Are there makeup trends that you're a little bit worried to try? Maybe the neutral look is one of them. See this look? I've made it perfectly perfect for our type 1s. A little bit of sparkle, that perfect chocolate brown. Let's show you how I did it. I'm going to start with our tinted primer. Now this stuff is awesome for us type 1s because you know we like to have a little bit of a lighter makeup on our face. Sometimes those heavier foundations can feel a little bit too cakey or thick on us, but this is a primer that's tinted, so all my blush, my powder, it's all gonna stay on my face super well. Plus it has a little bit of tint that adds just a nice color. And you can see, look at my skin and then look at the color of the primer. See how it's a lot lighter? But it's amazing because it actually just blends in perfectly to what my skin color is. And I don't have to worry about then coming out looking like a ghost and my neck and rest of my body looks a little bit darker than what I put on. So it blends so nice with what your skin color is. All right, now for me, and it being summer where I am, that's all I'm putting on. I don't need extra foundation. I feel like I've got good coverage with this. Perfect, because this is gonna really help keep my blush on. And can you see that my skin is a little bit dewy? It's got that glowy look. Perfect on trend for what we're seeing right now in the makeup industry. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my eyes because I forgot that part, and you always need primer on your eyes to keep your eyeshadow nice and set. Let's move on to blush. Something else I'm really loving in the trend is kind of a two-tone blush happening right now. I'm gonna pick up our darker blush, beautiful, kind of a bronzy, maybe even you could use it for in the fall. It kind of can transition really great, but I'm gonna put the darker blush on as my base. And I'm gonna then put on a brighter pink over top, but just kind of right along my cheekbone, just right there. So now I've got two tones, and then I'm going to blend it in all together. And it just kind of sets your cheeks up to have a fun little experience of having two tones of blush on. So cute. Now, when I first started Dressing Your Truth, I was an all neutrals girl. I wouldn't even let my mom buy me color at all. I was olives, browns, taupes. You couldn't get me in color. So when I started Dressing Your Truth, adding the pinks and the reds was kind of a big like, can I do this? 15 years later, I'm feeling really good about the pinks and the reds, but guess what? Neutrals are back on trend. And I was really excited to create a new experience with the neutrals that can actually be healthy and uplifting for me. And playing with these neutral colors have really helped that wounding I had when I was a teenager of can't do color. Color is no good for me. So I want to show you this really cute neutral look with some of our amazing colors we have. I'm going to start with my large shadow brush, and I'm going to pick up one of our lighter colors. And I'm going to put it right under my eyebrow and mix it all the way down to my lid. All right, so this one I'm using is Warm Sand, and it's got a nice little light shimmer. It's fun also for a highlight. Put it right here on my cheeks. Let it highlight just a little bit. Little blend. Cute. I love it when eyeshadows and blushes can mix. You can put your blush on your eyes, you can put your eyeshadow on your blush, so cute. All right, I've got the Warm Sand everywhere. Now I'm going to use our small eyeshadow brush and pick up one of these awesome browns that we have. Now this brown is a matte, and I'm gonna put it in my crease and kind of mix it up into my eyeliner line. So crease, eyeliner line, crease, and eyeliner line. Now, a really fun technique I just learned about was actually going back in, picking up the first color you used and using that to blend. So I'm gonna pick up the lighter color and I'm just gonna kind of help blend it in where it's a little bit too harsh, a little too smudged in. So blend, 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 blend. And that's gonna give that just like that nice, oh, that looks natural. look rather than she just put some chocolate on her face. With the brown I'm using, this is so on trend for the neutrals. It's a matte color, like I said before, but it just helps to bring in that, okay, you've got the brown, dark chocolate brown. It's really creating that neutral look in your eye where nothing's the star of the show. It just all kind of looks, that's a really beautiful look. This brown is really gonna create that perfect neutral look for you. Okay, we have a really beautiful glitter. This is our queen, and she is the queen. I love it. I am all about them sparkles, and look at these. Oh, they're so beautiful. I'm gonna take our angle shadow brush, and I'm gonna kind of dip it in and kind of click it on there so that there's not a ton on. And this is gonna go right in the middle, and look, just even the little tiniest bit gives me that beautiful sparkle. Now this is different than a pressed shadow because it's got glitter, it's light, and it's really lightweight. And now this stuff you don't have to really pack on because with it being the powder, it goes on a lot easier than say a matte shadow. You'd have to use a lot more product. This one you use just a little bit and it makes a really big statement. When I was looking for trends in the neutrals, I found this picture that was so beautiful. You see the brown in the crease, the gold on the eyelid, and I wanted to transition it to us type 1s. So you can see my look is a little bit lighter than what she put on, but still you can see that there's the browns and the gold, and it's just all natural on my eyes. It just looks normal, natural, neutral, but still sparkly. Now I'm gonna add my eyeliner, which is our Sienna. Dark chocolate brown, so perfect. And you can see that picture showed it had a really cool wing. And I love these gel liners because the way that the tip is, it creates just a kind of instant wing for us, which is so fun. I'm gonna go onto this other side. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of blending because I want it to blend with the brown that's in my crease. Now I'm going to take my crease brush, and this is going to go from my wing up into that brown shadow I've already created in my crease. And that's going to have those two kind of combine and create more of a wing look that's more of a triangle to really get that impression of the wide cat eye. That is really on trend too. Okay, cleaning it up with my fingies. I'm gonna do a little more. Okay, so you see how it moved a little bit? And now I'm also going to use the crease brush to push it into the corner of my eye because I don't want it to have a stark starting and ending spot. The trend is to have it all just look all blended and together and like it's all part of the same makeup. So there we go for that. Okay, now I'm gonna pick up my queen again. And this little baby I'm going to put in, I'm gonna run him along the bottom of my eyelashes. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit and I'm gonna run it along here. What I'm doing is I'm just running it along the actual lashes so it can pick up in my waterline as well as a little bit underneath. So it gives a little pop to that under eye. Now if you're wondering, that's a little bit too much sparkle for me. It is just the right amount. Your type 1 loves to sparkle, so having just a little bit on your eyelid, kind of coming under your under eye, a little bit of highlight. It's not going to look too much to anybody else. The first few times you start wearing it, it will feel like too much to you, but the more you put it on, the more you use it, the more it'll start feeling like, oh yeah, I'm this sparkly. This is me. This looks good. Let's move to our lips. Now, neutral lip. This is something that I wore all the time. So just the brown lip. And I'm really quite excited to use it again. So I put on my brown liner and I want it to really kind of blend into that lip so it's got that good, strong, dark base. Okay. And now we have this perfect, beautiful nude. It's called Shiraz. So Shiraz, darling, let's put it on the lips. And I also love browns because they make your teeth look so white. And personally, I enjoy that. I'm talking so much about sparkle, I totally forgot my mascara. Have you ever done that before where you're leaving the house and you look in your rearview mirror and you're like, wow, I forgot something very important. I'm using our chocolate mascara to give these lashes some length. Mascara is the one item I don't think I would ever leave the house without. Like if I only can put one thing on, it would be mascara. Just having that length on my eyes just feels so good. And I also love how the brown doesn't take over the look also. It just blends perfectly into what the look is, that neutral natural. Now, when you think of a neutral look, you might be thinking, okay, that might be kind of dull. I don't think it's gonna work for me. But here at Dressing Your Truth, we made sure to get the perfect colors, the perfect sparkle, perfect lighter colors, perfect browns to be able to have a neutral look for us type 1s that can still shine and sparkle and not be dull. I've got that pop of pink in my blush and everything else just kind of is all neutral, natural, really on trend with this season. So you can find all of these colors in the Dressing Your Truth store, as well as another fun pop of color collection called I Love It. I'm using tons of color in that one so you can have both on trends, huge blue eyes and a neutral look. So cute and fun for the summer, moving and transitioning to fall. Try all these makeup looks. They're so fun for you.